From the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center and the Seventh-day Adventist Church of the East Central Africa Division, this is Mission Sonlight. Today we turn our focus to a country our cameras have never visited before, Ethiopia.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church existed in Ethiopia for the last almost 98 years. The first missionary came with the Adventist message to this country in 1921. And since then, the work of God has been expanding and growing in this country. And right now, we have over 200,000 Seventh-day Adventist members in this country. Ethiopia has more than 108 million population, a very growing, very young population.
Ethiopia is a very diverse country. It has more than 87 different ethnic groups. We have many cultures and backgrounds, yet we live together peacefully among our tribes. Thus, we are an example to other countries how to live. We are working hard to proclaim the everlasting gospel in Ethiopia to many different people. Take a look and see the beauty of the landscape. See the villages. Look at the cultures and you will know the joy of our people. Ethiopia is truly a beautiful place within Africa.
Leaders here do not take lightly the task of sharing salvation through the three angels' messages.
So there is a huge task ahead of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ethiopia. And I would like to thank the Lord that 2019 is the year of total member involvement in Ethiopia. We've conducted evangelistic series in over 1,460 sites across the country in our 10 territories in Ethiopia.
Pastor Bolte explains the success of the meetings came through the World Church members preaching in unity with our Ethiopian brothers and sisters.
And the Lord blessed it through the involvement of our members and also the Seventh-day Adventist members who have come from different parts of the world, including the United States, Australia, Europe, Africa, and from many places. We received about 200 preachers, and the rest was served by the local members, and we could baptize over about 20,000 members, and we praise the Lord for that.
One will notice right away amongst the nearly 90 ethnic groups of Ethiopia, the children are an important part of this varied culture and community.
This 13 Sabbath School Lamp Shelter project we are going to use for children worshiping place.
Ethiopia Union Mission is planning to open children's shelter or lamp shelter in 4 places, in 4 of our fields: Central Ethiopia field, West Central Ethiopia field, Southeast Ethiopia field, and North Ethiopia field.
In this 13th Sabbath project, if the will of God is for us to receive the funds, we will build this lamb shelter church for children. We have more than 150 children who need to have a special place to worship. It is a different culture here in Africa. We have a very long service for adults, and it's difficult for children. It's boring, and they misbehave and get distracted after a while. We have an activity-based program separate for kids so that they can learn Bible lessons in a different place and way until they can reach maturity and they can sit in the adult service.
There is a special opportunity to include health evangelism in this shelter for children.
Lamb's Shelter serves the purpose of serving children who are Seventh-day Adventists and also who are non-Seventh-day Adventists. We're going to invite many children. There are many orphans who lost their parents due to several reasons, especially due to HIV/AIDS. And there are also other kids who are studying in our schools in different places. And we want to invite those children, those kids, into the Lamb's Shelter, whereby they can be trained on following the Lord, that they could be taught about the love of Jesus. And the love of Jesus could be also shown to them in different aspects. Through giving, through meeting some of their needs, and also through teaching them the love of Christ from the Bible.
This campus in Negelle is one of the 3 locations around Ethiopia where you can bring the story of hope, the story of Jesus, to children. Members are working even now as they have begun this building for the kindergarten age. But there is much more work to be done, and the members in Ethiopia are praying that you will join them.
Our first priority has been to pray to God that He would help us build this spiritual shelter for our little lambs. We believe He is answering our prayer through this 13th Sabbath offering, and that will help us build a church for our children, one that we will also be able to provide education for our children and the kids of our community too.
Think of a special child in your life. Imagine their parents dying of AIDS and the child abandoned to the streets. That's the sad reality of thousands of children in this country. But this 13th Sabbath, you can change their lives.
I would like to say thank you very much for your support, for your stand together with us to accomplish the mission of the church.
I would like to thank the World Church, our Seventh-day Adventist members across the world who are contributing towards the 13th Sabbath school offering, and that one is really supporting us. And the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ethiopia cannot do all those, cannot establish all those lamb shelters alone due to finances, but with the support of our church members across the world, we are now planning to have lamb shelter. And I would like to say thank you to all our members who are contributing sacrificially to this project, and may the Lord bless you. Thank you very much.
This 13th Sabbath, you will make a difference in the life of a child who will make a difference in the life of another, and another, and another. What will you give to ensure the ripple continues until Jesus comes? Uniting the Seventh-day Adventist Church with the 13th Sabbath World Mission Offering, we are the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, and this is Mission Sonlight Edge.